Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, where they have been calling the Hogs since early in the morning in anticipation of this showdown we have coming. A huge opportunity for both of these teams to get a boost and find a way to break into the top 25 if they can come out with a victory. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, a squad looking to put on a show, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Razorbacks will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee in this drive. At the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Snags it quickly on the left. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is the type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you're going to have, Palmer.
Both of these teams just want respect. They've worked so hard all season up to this point to try to get that number beside their name. And this is the game. If you win it, you're going to get it.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point of going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone. And I love the vision right here by the cornerback. Seeing the quarterback the whole way. Breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking downfield, it's Green. Caught over the middle, it's Washington. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Razorbacks are on the move. They want to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Razorbacks in the hurry-up. Marches ahead. That just never had a a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
What a huge stop by the defense, forcing the 4th down and making the 4th down and goal a little bit harder by getting a lost yardage play. Nice job bowing up by this defense.
Absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to throw, it's Childs. Got it in the middle, it's McCray. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense, and the offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
Quick completion to the right. There he goes. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Defense might bring the house here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. South Carolina has been... in there, but this offense is going to need something to break its way, and soon. They're up by 7 over South Carolina. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
To the air, it's Green. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turns it on at midfield. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to it. It's a running room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Tight end now in motion. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Catch in the middle, it's flat. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Back to pass. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The RPO fired complete to the left. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Going right and going deep. Picked off. Bringing it back. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
That's a nice play on offense there. How about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
The Razorbacks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On third and short, the power run here. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Back to throw, it's Green. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Razorbacks! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Marsh. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Velling. Turning on the Jets. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
He stopped him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Second down, he'll throw it. He wants to take the top off. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Reads it, fires complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. To the air, it's Childs. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Now on second down. He wants to throw it again. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got the quick pass. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. It's now a one-possession game, 16-10. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He brought that thing out of the end zone with the idea of making a play, but he wasn't even able to get back to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Blake. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Dropping back, it's Green. Trying to get behind the defense. Reels it in down the left side. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Blake. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the ground game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants it all. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll bring it out. It's Marsh. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards, and then stop that clock.
Looking to throw, it's Childs. Throws to the tight end. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. From inside the 15, here's the return. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Trying the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Back to throw, it's Childs. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion, now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum.
Racing down the left side at the 20. And he will house it.
It's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to San Jose State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give to the tailback. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking downfield, it's Green. Grab near the marker, it's Jones. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Platt. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Starts to scramble to the left. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
To the air, it's Childs. Snagged in the middle, it's Marsh. At midfield, he's got room. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Kelly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down coming up. Gonna look downfield again. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Looking for the end zone. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He's moving out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear, one of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, in Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Green. Makes the grab on the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Razorbacks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Russell. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
He's going to fire deep. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Keeps it on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Arkansas. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
It's That's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. There he goes! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Dropping back, it's Childs. That's caught. It's Kelly.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all.
It's a seam wide open. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Back to pass. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Trying to take it back. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Handoff from the gun. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I